Salut à tous, c'est Ixon, bienvenue sur House of Game pour un petit jeu du dimanche. Et aujourd'hui, je vais vous montrer un petit jeu qui s'appelle The Stanley Parable. Et donc c'est un jeu narratif, complètement narratif en fait. On a le choix d'écouter ce que va dire le narrateur ou pas. Mais je suis un tout petit peu chiant, donc du coup je
This
vais
is
pas
the
le suivre.
story of a
Je vous
man named
laisse
Stanley.
la présentation du jeu.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Ah, désolé, j'ai reçu un
And
message
then
entre
one
temps.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Et voilà, présentation finie. Donc voilà, on joue un petit employé de bureau
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
qui trouve sa vie un peu longue.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
De toute façon, j'éteins tous les ordis. Économie d'électricité oblige. Voilà. Ça c'est fait. Bon, c'est déjà éteint. Bon allez, on est parti. Donc, bon, ça a l'air un peu vide comme ça, mais bon, c'est pas vraiment
When
le
Stanley
jeu.
came to a
C'est
set
un
of
jeu de
two
choix.
open doors, he entered the door on his
Celle de
left.
gauche, je prendrai celle de droite.
This was not the correct
Rien
way
à
to the meeting
péter.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a
boire un
few
truc,
moments
merde.
here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
Carrément
door
que je
on
suis
his left.
impatient. Gauche? Non, tout droit. On a rien à foutre de toi, narrateur.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Ooh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Allez,
story
vous me
has
faire
been
aller là.
about
Si
nothing
j'allais
but
là-bas.
you. What?
Oh, excellent.
Really?
Oui,
In
vraiment.
the middle of something, do you have zero
Aucune
consideration
considération
for others? Are you
envers
that
les autres.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Oui, tu vas me faire du
I
mal.
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Non.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Non, je prendrai donc la porte
Aha,
bleue.
perhaps you
Merde.
misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Tu crois que tu peux faire ce que tu veux de moi? Jamais de la vie.
I still don't think you're communicating
Énorme.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Raid door. Rien à foutre de ta porte rouge. Je veux la porte
All right,
bleue.
fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
Y a un truc
Is this
là-bas.
what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Il faut savoir que c'est un vrai comédien qui a fait, qui parle. Je ne connais pas son nom, mais c'est un vrai comédien.
What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Ah ouais, des véhicules, des véhicules, des véhicules.
Absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Yes, une porte médiévale.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Bien sûr que j'y vais. Pour toi, je le fais. Allez, vas-y.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh well, now this is useful. You
Non,
didn't
j'aime
like
pas.
it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Ouais, on a beaucoup
Here,
progressé,
based
t'as
on
raison.
the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park. with
Ah,
this one.
vas-y, fais voir.
Let's take a look.
Montre-moi un truc super cool, hein. Vraiment. What? Excellent. Je sais pas ce que c'est exactement. Il y a plein de gens apparemment. Ah, mais je crois que c'est. Je sais pas. Je sais pas du tout. C'est pas grave. Ça m'a fait rire.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Ouais,
Again,
vas-y, envoie des
honest
portes.
answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Nouveau
And
prototype de
now
jeu.
would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Ah,
You wouldn't
vas-y.
mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Chargement de l'extrême. Ah,
In
ouais.
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and
C'est
feeling
sûr de
of
les face à
endlessly
l'exigence de la vie
confronting the
familiale.
demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Le mec qui a
But
créé
of
ce
course,
truc.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Ouais, vas-y.
So why don't you give it
Arrête
4
de
hours of
parler!
play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Vous aimez les cris d'enfants? Et les bruits insupportables? Et voici 1 minute de ça. Oh, j'aime. C'est même pour moi, c'est insupportable. Un petit dernier. Voilà. Brûle, sale enfant! Brûle!
You heartless bastard.
Ouais, c'est pas vrai,
Did
je suis
you
pas un
do it
salaud sans
because you
cœur.
hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
Ça va être
Your
tout
input
noir.
was extremely
Gueule.
valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Vas-y, montre.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Plaît-il?
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing
Ah, il faut savoir
to
que les
do with.
concepteurs du jeu,
But is it enough? Tell me that,
parce que oui,
Stanley.
je le savais, les
Will it
concepteurs
ever
du
be
jeu
enough?
ont demandé
Well, I'll say
l'autorisation
this.
à,
I'm done making things
à,
for
à
you.
Notch, il me
From
semble,
now on, I
de-
will only create to fulfill a greater
de mettre
artistic
un tout petit bout de
purpose.
Minecraft
Watch
dedans.
this, Stanley. I'm going to build
Donc
a
voici
house.
Minecraft codé en C++. Voilà. En plus, il y a les vrais bruits et tout.
Here,
Enfin,
no,
vrai bruitage.
here, and then.
Tu es en train de me dire que tu es...
Let's see, what does it need? I,
Qu'est-ce que tu
yes,
fais?
of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Putain, il m'a créé une maison en bouse, cet enculé.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
Sérieux?
Step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it
Bon bah.
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We
Dans les
must
mines.
rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond.
Parce que la maison en
everything.
bouse, merci
Yes,
bien.
yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
C'est bien réussi quand même, hein, ce
Oh
Minecraft
my.
en C++,
It looks like
quoi.
it's going to get a
Ouais,
bit
je
dark. Have you
suis
brought a
con qu'il...
light?
Vivement qu'ils le fassent pour de vrai. Si jamais ils le... J'espère qu'ils vont le faire, ça serait bien. Pour éviter
Oh,
d'avoir
no,
tous
no,
ces,
no,
ces,
no,
ces
no.
problèmes
This
de
is far more
bugs,
open-ended than
caca.
I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that
Bon,
makes
tombe.
you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Putain, il y a des araignées et tout. Ah non, ça va. Ah, parce qu'il y avait les bruitages d'araignées, putain, je me suis pris dans le jeu, quoi. Oh,
Yes! I
salaud.
don't even know what this
Excellent.
game is, but I
Oui, j'avais
love
entendu, ouais,
it.
ça aussi.
You,
Mais c'est le même,
trapped in a
ça me
glass
paraît
box with
évident parce
no
que c'est
way
le même
out,
moteur
listening
graphique,
to me
donc
talk.
enfin,
Oh,
c'est le même moteur de jeu, donc
inspired.
du coup,
I couldn't have done it any
ça me
better
paraissait
myself.
évident qu'il le
What
fasse
is this
aussi.
game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Bon, on va faire un peu de portal, hein.
Oh, it's a
La
puzzle.
pensée critique, Stanley, ton
Critical
point fort.
thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Excellent,
Genius.
excellent.
No, actually, you know
Ah,
what?
ferme pas
I
les
think
portes.
that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but...
Plac. Oh, bêta. C'est un peu apocalyptique, quoi. Watch. Ok. D'accord. On va aller par là. Ouh, c'est super sombre. Alors j'espère que vous arriverez. Je vais option vidéo. On va voir si je peux. Et... je peux pas augmenter le. Je peux pas augmenter le. D'accord. Bon, je pense pas. Non, je peux pas. Bon, ben désolé, vous allez pas y voir grand chose. Parce que c'est un chouïa sombre même chez moi. Donc je pense que sur YouTube ça doit être aussi sombre, quoi. Hey. C'est un peu strange cet endroit là aussi. What? What? Ah non, ça doit être buggé parce que c'est pas la capture, c'est vraiment comme ça. 423. Oh. Et comme l'impression qu'on revient au début. 425. 427. D'accord, je pense que c'est la fin de tout là en fait. Narrateur en a eu marre. Je pense que ouch.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos
Oh, j'ai
and the
été
fear
puni
and the
quoi.
confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh yes, Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Ok. Donc je pense que... Ah bah non, c'est bon. Je pensais que ma seule solution c'était de faire échapper fin du jeu, mais non. Apparemment non. D'accord. C'est une histoire sans fin en fait. Voilà, bah écoutez, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu, que la nouvelle interface de la vidéo vous plaît, que bon voilà, c'était un petit jeu sympa. Sachez qu'il y a plein de fins différentes, je vous en ai montré une parmi tant d'autres parce que celle-là elle était facile à réaliser, puis il y avait le monde de Minecraft, tout ça, donc c'était un peu sympa. Et bah écoutez, je vous dis à la prochaine sur Soft Game. Salut!